Hey guys, I'm Montana, the resin artist at Crockd. Today I am going to show you how you can use the Crockd acrylic paint set and paint pens to decorate a mirror. First, be sure to like and subscribe, and then we'll get started. To get your station ready, you'll need your paint set and paintbrush, a paint palette, a cup of water and cloth for cleaning and drying your paintbrush, a paint pen, and your mirror. Feel free to also set down protective material on your surface. To get started, mix your first paint color. I'm mixing 2 parts white paint, 1 part yellow, and a touch of brown to make a pastel yellow. Sweep your paint together in a circular motion to mix. Then, making sure that only the bottom of your brush has paint on it, keep your hand steady and move your forearm to guide the brush in a C shape to paint a circle shape, one side at a time. Fill in your circle with only 1 layer of paint. These are quick drying paints, but because glass is non-porous, the paint doesn't dry as quickly on a mirror, so we'll come back to adding another layer in just a bit. Feel free to pause here until you're all done with that first shape, and then we'll move on to step 2. For step 2, make sure your paintbrush is clean and dry, then mix your second color. I'm mixing brown, orange, and yellow to create terracotta. Then paint your separate second shape. To create an arch, start at the edge of your mirror and guide your paintbrush up and around in an arch shape. Fill in your shape with just 1 layer of paint. You can pause here until you're all done with your second shape, and then once your first layer from the first shape is dry, let's move on to step 3. Make sure your paintbrush is clean and dry, and then add a second layer of paint to your shapes, starting with the first circle. If you'd like to add a third layer of paint to your shapes, just give them about 15 minutes to dry, and add another layer, cleaning your paintbrush before switching to a different color. If you're liking this video so far, be sure to like and subscribe. Pause here until you're all done with step 3 and your layers of paint are dry. Then we'll move on to step 4. Let's create one last color for our final shape. I'm mixing white paint with a touch of blue, a tiny dot of brown, and a tiny dot of red to make a light, muted blue. Paint one more shape that overlaps with your first 2. I'm making the shape a bit more curvy, using my forearm and wrist to guide my brush while keeping my hand steady. Fill your shape in with just 1 layer of paint at a time, giving that layer time to dry before adding a second layer. You can pause here until you're done with step 4, and then once your paint is dry, grab your paint pens and we'll move on to our final step. Grab whichever paint pen you like. I recommend a dark color like black or brown, and starting with the stem, we'll draw leaves on top of our shapes. Add whatever other details you'd like to finish your mirror art. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and let us know what you want to learn next.